Hey Virgo, welcome to your weekly forecast for December 16th through the 22nd. We're going to connect with our Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer playing cards here, and we're going to pull a money affirmation for you from this money manifesting deck here. Oopsie. Okay, so I had a falling card. We're going to jump right on in here. We're going to continue to use these decks in through the remainder of the month because it's very hard to find holiday decks. I mean, I'm using playing cards because I couldn't find Oracle or Tarot decks for holidays. So we're going to connect here, see what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's happening for our Virgo friends, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for December 16th through the 22nd. What does Virgo need to know for December 16th through the 22nd? Here's your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday, your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. Monday, Tuesday, we have Two of Clubs. So Two of Clubs is going to be what we refer to in traditional tarot as Two of Wands, okay? This is choices and decisions. So Virgo, you might be coming up on some big choices and decisions. Some of you may be coming into some kind of a business partnership. Some of you are having to make a choice or a decision about whether or not you're wanting to accept some kind of partnership, whether it's a romantic offer, whether it's staying in a relationship. Although Virgo, for you all, I feel there might be some kind of contract here. I don't know if it's like a prenup. I don't know if it's like a business thing for some of you. But Two of Wands is saying read the fine print. Pay attention to what you're giving up to get whatever it is that you're getting. Think about what the consequences might be for either decision that you make. But there does seem to be, and there does feel to be here some kind of energy of having to make a decision. And really, you're being asked to think about it, to not take the decision lightly. Okay, don't take the decision lightly. I do feel for some of you, Virgo, you're entering into a situation where you are more valuable to this person or this company or organization or project, more valuable than you realize. So I kind of feel like what this card is saying, don't sell yourself short. There may be an opportunity to negotiate here that you may be missing. And so Spirit is asking you to look at it. Spirit is asking you to think about that. And so if you're not sure, you can take it up in prayer. You can take it up in meditation. You can ask your angels and guides to help you make the right decision or to see where some of your strengths are and how you might be able to negotiate or bargain something better for yourself. To be able to say, look, this is what I'm bringing to the table. This is what you're getting. And this is what I think that's worth. So there's kind of a feeling here of like not taking it at first glance, not accepting it right off the bat. There's more to there's something more here. And because it's a general reading, this is going to be different for different ones of you. I can't flat out say this is exactly what's being withheld. But I do feel someone is being a little bit poker faced with you, and they're not letting on how useful you are going to be to them or to some project. So play your cards right, and you can definitely have a little bit more power in the situation or receive more compensation for what it is that you're putting out there. Your Wednesday, Thursday card, my darlings, is Six of Diamonds. Very nice energy. So Six of Diamonds in traditional tarot would be what we refer to as Six of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles is the ideal financial situation. It's money coming into where you're able to pay off your debts. Like debts are paid off. There's no more debt. There's money coming in that you're able to, you have it set aside. You have money in the savings, and you have money to have fun. You have money to go and do what you want to do and to have a good time, to enjoy yourself. You don't have to check your account to say, oh, can I get those shoes? Or, oh, can I go out and have dinner with my friends? You don't have to worry about, nickeling and diming and, trying to avoid the overdraft, like you're comfortable. And the best part, in my opinion, you might disagree with me, but the best part is you also have money to where you're able to be generous. Like if there is somebody that's in need and you want to help them out, or you want to pay it forward, or you want to give to some charity, you're able to do that. You're in a position where you can help others. So it's a really ideal financial situation. So I think what Spirit is saying is whatever's coming your way in the beginning of the week, you have an opportunity to come into this Six of Pentacles energy through this agreement or through this offer, right? But it might be up to you to negotiate that. For some of you, I feel like, again, there's some kind of contract that's coming in that you might be receiving money up front for something, or you might be able to negotiate receiving money up front for something. Like, for example, maybe you're an independent contractor and you're being contracted to do something. You might be able to negotiate and say, okay, fine, I'm happy to get started, but just to make sure everybody's going through here, let's get this in writing, and I'm going to require half of the money up front, or I'm going to require this amount up front or something. So there could be some way where you have an opportunity to negotiate something up front. Or if you're taking on a job, you might be able to negotiate assistance with moving expenses or something if you're having to relocate. Or if you're taking on a promotion or something, or a new job is being offered, you might be able to negotiate the salary and get something more. But I really, really feel, Virgo, that a lot of you are on the verge of manifesting some significant financial abundance here. For some of you, it might be even negotiating a give and take. You might be tired of doing everything by yourself, and you might be able to negotiate to where you're getting more assistance, you're getting more help, you're getting a more solid team or more solid support. Sometimes this can indicate give and take energy as well. Virgo, next you have Jack of Spades. So in traditional tarot, this might be what we refer to as Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords to me can sometimes be a cautionary card. And I just want to go ahead and say, don't be scared. It doesn't mean that something bad is going to happen, but cautionary in terms of your approach, especially those of you who are going to be negotiating, or those of you who are having to go back and forth in a situation. Knight of Swords can indicate that if you're not careful, you may come across as this know-it-all kind of person, this pushy person. So even though you don't want to shortchange yourself, even though you don't want to, miss out on an opportunity, be cautious of your approach. Try to go in with it with King of Swords energy instead of Knight of Swords energy, because King of Swords is going to be assertive, and King of Swords is going to be able to approach the situation with logic, without being emotional, without being pushy, and just really cool as a cucumber. Just be able to be like, look, all right, like this is what's going on, this is what's on the table. Well, here's how you doing this for me is going to be beneficial for you, right? Like King of Swords is going to be able to find the win-win in it. The King of Swords is going to be able to present the situation in a way where, well, it only makes sense for you to do it this way, instead of, well, you better do it this way, or you better do it that way, or you better make up your mind, or I'm going to walk. King of Swords is going to be calm, right? He's not going to be all like, feisty like that. So Knight of Swords could be telling you to just kind of watch your approach in the situation. Some of you are going to be dealing with a Knight of Swords kind of person. Sometimes when we see Knight of Swords, there can be disagreements, there can be arguments, because you may be dealing with two people who really feel like their way is the only way, or their way is the best way. So you're going to have to keep that in mind. Maybe don't take things so personal. And sometimes this card can just say, look, watch your words. Just be careful what you're saying. Be careful what you're saying. And just, be careful with your approach. Maybe some of you are trying to reconcile a situation, and these cards together might be saying, look, if you're not careful, you're going to go into this reconciliation and you're going to make it much worse. You're going to get your foot in your mouth again. But it doesn't have to be that way. If you can be fair and balanced, if you can be cautious with what you're saying, if you can watch your words, and if you don't go into the reconciliation with a way of trying to justify it. Sometimes when we try to explain what we meant, it gets much worse. So this might not be a situation for you, Virgo, to explain what you meant. This might be a situation to say, I'm really sorry about what happened. Let's just move forward. You know, like how can I make it up to you? Or what can I do to show you that I'm sorry? You know, or vice versa. Maybe there's somebody that really deeply offended you, and they might be coming to you, and you might be like, what in the heck was that? This person came back to insult me again? It's probably not their intention to insult you. They're trying to explain what happened, and they're making it worse, right? So it would be up to you to say, look, if you're really sorry, if you really feel bad about what happened, and if you really want another chance here, you know, this is what I'm going to need from you. So you might have to kind of rein it in that way, because otherwise you might be very confused. Like, what is up with this jerk? Like, you know, you come in and you do all this damage and you come back again and you're like, you're slapping me in the face again. I don't think they mean to. I think they're just kind of having a really hard time communicating. So that might be a decision or a choice some of you are having to make. Are you going to give this person another chance? Again, guys, these are general readings, so they're going to apply to you in different ways. And so that's why I try to go over the different scenarios. I'm going to go ahead and pull your money manifesting card for the week. I strongly suggest that you watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. Some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others. They could be very helpful. See what's going on. And so your affirmation for money for the week. Nothing's popping up, Virgo. Maybe you guys are just all good on money. Is that what's going on? Is Virgo just Daddy Warbucks here? Mama Warbucks here? Wow. Okay, there we go. Virgo, you have no doubt. All right. No doubt, some Gwen Stefani action here. Whatever is jumping out at you in terms of pictures in this card, I encourage you to take a look at it and see what it's saying to you and what that symbol means to you, and take an opportunity to take the general reading and make it more personal to you in that way. For me, what's jumping out at me is that beautiful orange bird, rainbow colored bird to the far right corner. That makes me think of a phoenix rising from the ashes. So I think, Virgo, that the message here is that the worst of it is over for a lot of you. Like, you're making your way financially, you know, you are rising above difficult situations and challenges, and you're coming into your abundance at this time. The horse too makes me feel like it's going to happen very quickly for a lot of you. Again, I encourage you to see what it's jumping out at you, what it makes you think of. And then this here makes me think of like the tile pattern in like a swimming pool. I don't know, maybe some of you are manifesting a house with a swimming pool. But again, just look at it to like how it's speaking to you and what it's saying to you and what the colors and messages mean to you. We have here for your affirmation, I will eventually achieve success because I don't allow myself to doubt. You know, I like the fact that it says eventually, because it's like you're taking pressure off yourself. You're taking pressure off yourself, and then when you do, sometimes things happen much, much quicker. Okay, I always say that when you write down an affirmation, you give it more power, so it might be helpful to put this in your own handwriting. And I strongly recommend that you say the affirmation out loud the first thing in the morning when you wake up, and the last thing every night when you go to bed, because this is when your brain is shifting gears. And so if you can plant that seed while the brain is shifting gears, it's going to be embedded. It's going to be second nature. It's going to be an automatic way of thinking, right? Then it's not going to be like you don't have to keep reminding yourself. So just, you know, do with it what you will. You can do it however you want. You can chant it. You can make it a part of your prayers or affirmations daily. You can make it a part of your meditation. You can just repeat it to yourself throughout the day, however you want to do it. But if you can also do first thing in the morning, last thing at night, it can be helpful. That's just a little idea. Again, watch your moon sign and rising sign video. It may also be very helpful for you guys to check out the channeled messages for December. There's a link in the description of the video for that. Love videos are also in the description. If you want to click on the love, if you want more love and romance information, you can watch love videos. And guys, the 2020 videos are popping up, so keep an eye out for that. 2020 forecasts, and the private calendar is going to be up too very, very soon. So again, keep an eye out for that. If those of you who want to schedule a private 12-month forecast for your 2020, please feel free to do so. And I thank you all very much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for being here, my dears. I'm wishing you all the best.